finally back in clinic today, which was awesome. Not the best turnout, only had a couple in, but it's what it is. Um, we were basically throwing ideas out for the new Couch to 5K program that Marjon is wanting to run. Um, and yeah, we had some really, really good ideas, and hopefully it's going to be an exciting project to work on. Um, yeah, it's running is not something I've looked at properly. Um, Dabbled and very lightly dabbled with gait analysis and things like cadence and things like that. So I think it'd be a great opportunity for me to learn some new things um, about that kind of thing. Because realistically, most sports involve running. Obviously, exceptions like swimming and darts and things, no running involved, but a lot of team sports running is a key aspect of it. So it'd be really interesting to learn more about that and brush up on my skills about running. Um, Also, I plan to get involved with the program. I recently started a Couch to 5K while we weren't allowed to play rugby because I was just literally sat doing nothing and gyms closed, so I started. I did stop once we were allowed to play again, so I got to about the 3 week mark and stopped. So it'd be quite interesting to actually have a proper go at the Couch to 5K. And really, it's all going to be about adherence and how to get people to buy into it. Why did I start my 5K? One, it was winter, it was cold, it was wet. Two, I was only doing it because I couldn't play rugby, and I could start rugby again, so I did. Yeah, it's all part of getting the public involved, really. I think it'd be a good thing to work on. I'm particularly interested in barriers to why people don't participate in the sport. Don't have any research for this. Something I remember one of my old PE teachers telling me, and it's not a paper. It's just his personal experiences. It's from a school in Plymouth, Notre Dame, sister school to my Catholic all boys school, and girls PE. The girls PE uniform was your traditional little hockey or netball skirt, whatever they call them, and a vest top. And they had, I don't know percentages, but loads of girls didn't want to take part in PE because they hated the uniform and they thought people would look at them, judge them, body shapes, body types, whatever. A new PE teacher came in, a trainee teacher I think it was, and was like having a discussion with the girls. All the PE teachers there were men, didn't really understand female issues. Had a chat with a few of the senior girls in sixth form, whatever, and they designed a new uniform which incorporated polo shirt and tracky bottoms or shorts if they wanted to. And as soon as the girls were allowed to wear trackies or leggings, they automatically start doing their PE again because that barrier of, oh my god, somebody might look at me and think my legs are big, or oh, I don't want to wear a tight fitting top because it might show whatever. Something that wouldn't even cross my mind as going to an all boys school. I think it's one of my biggest weaknesses is knowing how the female mind works, and yeah, there's plenty of people that have tried and failed to figure that out. But another interesting point one of my colleagues made today, which I never even thought about, was a particular barrier. We were talking about education of new runners, about like the best types of trainers to wear. Should you get like ones with good foam, good cushioning, shocks, gel, whatever? And a thing I thought of was t-shirts. Something I'd never even thought of was, until it was told to me, was don't wear heavy cotton t-shirts. When you sweat, it gets heavier and it's bulky and it's uncomfortable to run in. So like this, like a sports t-shirt, is something you could educate people to wear, and then bang, out of nowhere, one of the colleagues came up with sports bra education would be really useful. And I was like, what? Sports bra? What's she on about? And then she's just reading it now on Teams. She's fired a paper into the Teams chat called "The Effect of Breast Support and Kinetics During Overground Running Performance." something that never even crossed my mind. Like, half the population are female, and half of my clients are potentially going to be female. And I don't really think I appreciate the differences females have within sport. And I suppose, yeah, that is an issue, is a barrier, and is something that may need crossing eventually. Something that was flagged up when we were talking about women's sport in a previous couple of days in clinic was about reds and periods and things like that. And it's just something I have no concept of. Like, you could tell me you had one cycle every 50 days, and I wouldn't know if that was normal, not normal, regular, good, bad, whatever. And I think as much as men and women are the same, we are two also very different groups of people. So I think a big weakness of mine is, how does being a female affect your sports performance, or how can it be a barrier? Personally, for me as well, I coach a ladies rugby team, and there's just things that I've never even thought about. Like, could the sports bra the girls are wearing make them play better rugby because they're more supported? They're what? Like, I genuinely have no idea. And it's something that I've never even considered. So yeah, one of my weaknesses is knowing about female anatomy, I suppose, and how it feels to be female. It's just something I'll never experience. So yeah, the way I can learn about that is reading about it and having those mature conversations with female athletes and trying to find the best solution for them. So yeah, once I've done a bit more reading on this, I'll come back and do a part two, I suppose.